You spend your life talking to yourself, but you are not being heard. You use words, the most sophisticated tool of your conscious mind, to issue commands. You say, I will be disciplined. You say, I will not be anxious. You repeat the affirmation, I am worthy. You negotiate. You reason. You plead with yourself to change. And yet you remain unchanged. Your body still floods with anxiety. Your habits still default to self-sabotage, and the deep feeling of unworthiness remains. You are left in a state of profound frustration, believing you lack willpower or that you are fundamentally broken. But the problem is not with your intention. The problem is with your language. You are speaking perfect English to a deep, ancient, and powerful entity that does not understand a single word of it. Your conscious mind, the part of you that thinks in words, is a thin, recent layer of your consciousness. Your subconscious mind is the vast, ancient operating system beneath it. It is the silent God in the machine. It does not speak in logic or linguistics. It speaks in a primal, powerful language of its own. To continue speaking to it in words is like shouting at an ancient stone, expecting it to move. Today you will stop shouting. You will become a linguist of the deep. You will learn the only language your subconscious understands. One, the dialect of raw emotion. The first and most powerful dialect of the subconscious is raw, unfiltered emotion. Words are an invention. Emotion is a biological reality. A word is an abstract symbol. A feeling is a chemical cascade, a physical event that floods every cell in your body. Your subconscious mind does not care about the story you tell yourself. It cares about the chemical reality you are marinated in. 1,000 repetitions of the words I am calm are instantly nullified by a single powerful surge of cortisol from a stress response. The feeling is the truth. The words are just noise. The subconscious operates on this principle. Whatever is felt most intensely is the most important command. Emotion is the energetic signature that says, this matters. Record this. Make this the priority. This is why you can be changed forever by a moment of intense joy, a shattering grief, or a profound sense of peace. Those moments wrote code directly onto your deep mind. To speak to it now, you must stop reciting scripts and start generating feelings. You don't think your way to a new belief. You feel it into existence. A single, genuine, 5-second feeling of profound gratitude has more programming power than repeating I am grateful for an entire year. Emotion is the save button for a new belief. 2. The dialect of vivid imagery. Before humanity had words, it had images. The cave paintings, the starry sky, the face of a predator, these were the first forms of communication. Your subconscious mind is still that cave dweller. It thinks in pictures, scenes, and sensory-rich movies. It does not process data, it experiences it. This is why visualization is a cornerstone of every esoteric tradition, yet it is so often misunderstood and misused. A weak, grainy, black and white image of a desired outcome is like a corrupted file. The system cannot read it. To speak the language of imagery, you must create a high-definition, full sensory, internal experience. Don't just see yourself successful. What does success smell like? What is the texture of the air? What is the sound in the room? What is the feeling in your chest as you inhabit that scene? You must build the internal movie with such vividness that your subconscious mind cannot tell the difference between the internal image and external reality. When you do this, it does not see a goal to be achieved. It sees a memory of an event that has already happened. The subconscious believes what it sees, not what it is told. 3. The dialect of physical embodiment. Your subconscious mind is not located in your brain. Your subconscious mind is your body. Every cell, every nerve, every muscle fiber is an extension of this deep intelligence. Your body is the physical expression of your subconscious programming, and its position and state are a constant, unending broadcast of your deepest beliefs. You cannot lie to your subconscious because your body is telling it the truth every second. You can tell yourself, I am confident, but if your shoulders are slumped forward, your chest is concave, and your breath is shallow, your body is broadcasting the powerful command, I am small, I am defeated, I am in a state of submission. The subconscious trusts the body, not the word. To reprogram it, you must use the body as the primary interface. The command must be physical. Before you can feel confident, you must stand like a confident person. Pull your shoulders back. Lift your head. Breathe deeply into your belly. Hold this posture. Your body will then send a new, undeniable signal to your deep mind. The mind will receive the physical data and ask, "This is the posture of a master. What emotional state corresponds to this?" It will then begin to generate the feeling of confidence to match the physical command. The body is not the result of the belief, it is the cause of it. 4. The dialect of repetition. Your subconscious is a creature of habit. Its primary directive is survival, and survival is achieved through automation. It creates programs and pathways for everything you do so you don't have to think about it. These pathways, your habits, reactions, and beliefs, are like deep grooves carved into a landscape. A single new command, no matter how powerful, is like trying to forge a new path in a dense jungle with one swing of a machete. It makes no impact. The subconscious will always default to the most traveled, most established path. It ignores anomalies. It trusts patterns. This is why repetition is a non-negotiable part of its language. Repetition is how you prove to the deep mind that the new command is not a temporary whim, but a permanent new directive. Every time you repeat the feeling, the image, and the physical embodiment of a new state, you are carving the new path a little deeper. You are walking it again and again, reinforcing it, until it becomes more familiar, more automatic, and more established than the old one. You are not trying to convince it. You are training it. You are conditioning it through relentless, consistent repetition. 5. The dialect of symbolism. The conscious mind thinks in sentences. The subconscious mind thinks in symbols. A symbol is a form of compressed data. It is a single image that holds a vast, complex network of emotions, memories, and instructions. Ancient cultures understood this perfectly. They didn't use affirmations. They used totems, rituals, and sacred geometry. A lion is not just an animal, it is a symbol of courage, power, and royalty. A mountain is not just rock, it is a symbol of stability, stillness, and unshakable presence. To speak to your subconscious, you must learn to use this compressed language. You must create your own symbols. What does your desired state of unshakable peace look like as an object? Is it a deep, still, black lake? Is it a perfectly solid obsidian sphere? Find the symbol. Charge it with the raw emotion of that state. Then you can use this symbol as a trigger. In a moment of chaos, you don't need to recite a paragraph of affirmations. You can simply bring the image of the still black lake to your mind, and your subconscious, which understands this symbolic language, will instantly run the corresponding program of peace. 6. The dialect of coherence. The subconscious is a powerful but simple machine. It cannot process conflicting commands. If you send it two opposing instructions at the same time, it will execute neither. It will default to its existing programming. This demand for coherence is the reason most attempts at change fail. You sit down to visualize wealth image, but your body is tense with the feeling of scarcity emotion. You are sending two different commands. Your mind says more, while your body says not enough. The subconscious receives both signals and enters a state of paralysis. It concludes that the older, more practiced program, the scarcity program, is the more reliable one, and continues to run it. To speak its language fluently, your message must be coherent. The image in your mind, the emotion in your heart, and the posture of your body must all align. They must all be broadcasting the same unified, unmistakable signal. When the subconscious receives a perfectly coherent instruction, it has no choice but to accept it as an authentic command. It sees no conflict, no doubt, no static. It sees only a clean, powerful, executable file. 7. The dialect of identity. Ultimately, all the other dialects, emotion, imagery, repetition, serve to build and reinforce the most important program of all your identity. The subconscious does not operate on goals. It operates on identity. It constantly asks one question, who are we? And it will organize all of reality to reflect the answer. You cannot install a program for wealth on top of a core identity program of I am a person who struggles. The system will reject it as incompatible software. You must change the identity itself. You must use all the other dialects to begin telling your subconscious a new story. You use vivid imagery, raw emotion, and physical embodiment, repeated over time to convince the deep mind of a new truth. I am a person to whom success comes easily. I am a person who is fundamentally whole and worthy. When the subconscious accepts a new I am statement, the change is permanent. It will then automatically rewrite all the smaller secondary programs to align with its new core identity. Stop chasing outcomes. Start programming a new identity. You have been trying to reason with a God that does not understand reason. You have been speaking to a king who does not understand your language. Stop speaking. Start feeling. Start seeing. Start being. This is the language of creation. This is the code of the deep mind. To become fluent in it is to become the master programmer of your own reality. If you have made it this far, let us know what you think in the comments section below. For more interesting topics, make sure you watch the recommended video that you see on the screen right now. Thanks for watching.